How we doing, people? Oh, wow, that's loud. Whoa, that's loud. Wow. Hello. Let's turn this music down. Damn. I apologize for the state that I'm in. It's hot. It is hot right now. I've got a fan right now aimed right at me on the ground because it is crazy right now. How is everyone doing? See, we've got a few people watching live. Well, for those of you that are watching live or not watching live, welcome to the channel. I know I've been a bit quiet for a little bit, just taking a bit of a break, guys. Honestly, things have been pretty insane with, you know, all the feedback and love and support for We Few Survivors. You guys seem to really enjoy it. Obviously, the behind the scenes video came out as well, and then I've also just been busy with my full-time job and also just some freelance, and then yeah, just also trying to figure out what direction I want to go in with this channel, really, because, you know, the channel's starting to pick up a bit of momentum. You know, we're getting a bit of a good group of people, a pretty awesome community, and I don't want you guys to have to wait 3 months between each short film. Basically, that's what has been on my mind quite a lot recently, is I am not all that interested in making you guys wait forever, right? That's not what I'm interested in doing. So something that I think what is going to happen is, and what this live stream is kind of revealing, is there'll still be those big short films that are 10 to 20 minutes long, that are quite ambitious, quite narratively deep, and often are original, or at least original in the sense of the story, but might be set in a world of a franchise, for example, like We Few Survivors. But on the side, things that I can actually do in like a week or two are going to be these more bite-sized projects, which I'm calling mini short films. And those are going to be kind of like the Lethal Company one that I made, or the Elden Ring short film that I made, you know, or some of the short form like YouTube shorts stuff that I've made that I've also put up on Instagram, but kind of extended, right? So there's a few different ideas that I've got going as of right now, of just ways to make sure that I'm bringing content to you guys without disappearing for like 4 months, right? So let me just pull this up. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be... Hey, man. How you doing? Hello. Welcome. Thank you for taking the time to join. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. It might not be crazy long. I don't really know. I have a kind of a vague plan with this live stream. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens. We are going to be doing what the thumbnail says. Rest assured, we are going to be making Dark Souls inside of Unreal Engine. I'm going to show you what I've done so far, and then also we're going to be just playing around with some stuff today. It's going to be fun, but I want to just show you guys what the initial inspiration was, essentially. So, as some of you might know, I made a Elden Ring kind of short film inside of Unreal Engine. It's not very long. It took me like a week to do. It was very short, and the point was I just wanted to make something that felt like it was going to be this crazy cinematic fight, and then all of a sudden, you know, at the end, the character just like panic rolls and gets insta-killed, which has often been my experience in Elden Ring because I'm shit at the game. And so we're kind of going down that route again, but with a different environment, still very epic, still very cool, and with a different boss. And so yeah, basically what we're going to be working on today is one of those mini short films, right? One of those things that I can do completely by myself in the span of like a week or two and get it out there for you guys to enjoy. That's still high quality for you guys to enjoy, but save the real like effort and finance for the larger scale short films like We Few Survivors. Basically that's my plan, because like I keep saying, I don't want to disappear for 3 months and then you guys have like nothing to enjoy, right? That's not really, in my opinion, that's not really an effective way. Like, I love to create, but being stuck on a project for that long is tough sometimes, especially with YouTube. You just don't know if people are going to even enjoy it, you know? But yeah, let me just show you some clips of this, right? So let me share my screen. So as we got here, so this was just a really simple, silly short that I did in the span of a month, where the idea is this knight was coming to this like ancient cathedral castle. There's like some voiceover happening, which is like all very Elden Ring-esque, and character comes in. There's this boss, I guess, at the end. You know, it's a very boss-looking environment, as you can see, with large spaces, a lot of place for running and panic rolling. So the idea is that this character is like getting ready, really gonna go for it, and the boss is ready as well. You think it's gonna be this epic thing. Character lunges forward, they go, and then wait a minute, what's going on? And then they look down and oh, he's panic rolling. Of course he's panic rolling. He's panic rolling just like every noob in Elden Ring. So that's the kind of idea here, and he just gets insta-killed, just blows a hole right through his chest, and he dies. And that's kind of the skit, right? So the idea is we're going to do the same again, but with a different environment and different boss, and yeah, just something fun that's like bite-sized, very palatable, very enjoyable for all of you guys, but also allows me to then just get on to the next project and consistently make these kind of bite-sized short films, you know, minute to 2 minute long short films, because quite clearly, looking at the channel, I can tell what you guys enjoy, and what you enjoy is the short films. You guys enjoy the animations. That's what you're here for. So I want to provide that to you guys. You know, as easy as it is for me to talk about visual effects or react to visual effects, that's clearly not the content you guys have come to see. You've come to see what ultimately is also what I love to do mainly on this channel, which is make these animated short films. So that is what this plan does, is it allows me to, you know, probably maybe even like once a month, maybe even less than that, maybe once every 2 weeks, get a short film out there that's relevant to something that we all love and enjoy, or maybe original but has elements that we all know and love, and we can all just laugh together and have a good time enjoying it. And then obviously the larger projects that which will take me roughly 3 to 4 months, similar to how We Few Survivors did, those will still happen, but you guys essentially are not just left waiting. That's the plan, right? That's the idea. And so I've already recorded the motion capture for this, and I can actually show you guys some of it. Let me just pull this up. Let me know as well, guys, if you can hear me okay. If I'm too quiet or if the music is too loud, do let me know. I've not done this in a while. But yeah, so this is just me in the motion capture suit, pretending to be the knight. As you can see, I've very poetically named it Dumbass Knight. This is a little teaser right here, if anyone noticed this. Little teaser to what's to come. But essentially, pulls the sword out. There's a little bit of weird twitching. These are things that I need to fix. What happens there? Something... Oh, yeah, you see that. Little bit of a weird... in the knee. Kind of does that. You think he's going to fight, but then instead, he just starts doing some really stupid stuff. Moving around. You know, just has no idea how to use a sword. Just stupid. It will look comedic in the lead up, and in the environment. And what's quite cool about this mocap is, and this is something that I am very excited to properly announce, but I am officially a creator, I think the term is, or I guess like sort of like, yeah, like I'm officially kind of, what is the term? I don't know what the term is, but I'm officially a Rococo creator. So I think that's what it's called. I want to make sure that I am naming that right. I want to make sure. Just trying to find the actual name. Nope, can't find it. No, is it not gonna? It's not gonna play nice, is it? It's not gonna let me tell you guys about it. Come on, man. All right, whatever. Well, basically, to announce pretty awesome to you guys, I am now a Rococo creator. So what that means is, if you look in the description of this video and every video from now on, you will see a discount code and an affiliate link. And if you use that affiliate link or use that discount code or use both for any time that you purchase anything to do with Rococo, whether it's software or hardware, because you don't have to get their suits in order to use their mocap, right? They have some really cool AI stuff as well that they've been developing, like the dual cam AI and also the single cam AI, which is free, the single cam one. And basically it's a way for you guys, if you end up ever using any of the Rococo stuff, you can support the channel basically, which is pretty sick. And it's like that next step, I guess, for this channel to get some authenticity to it, I guess would be the term, is like people can actually see this channel as like see me as a creator, see this channel as legit, it's not just a fluke, I guess you could say. But yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. And so they actually very graciously they sent me this Rococo coil, which I've never used before, so that was quite exciting. And it basically, as you can see here, if I zoom in, so if you see here, this right here, this is impossible without the Rococo coil, which is pretty cool. I have run into some issues with the Rococo coil. Like, I'm not, you know, if someone sponsors me or supports the channel in some way with their brand, I'm not going to immediately become a yes man and just say that they are the best thing since sliced bread. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I want you guys to be able to trust me and know that I am transparent and authentic. No matter how big this channel gets, I always just say things as they are. That does sometimes get me in trouble with how I say things how they are, and I rub people up the wrong way, but I think it's very important to say things as they are and be authentic. So as cool as this, you know, this stuff has been pretty awesome. There's flaws, like some of the things you'll notice, like for example here, like this weird popping. I don't get that. If I wasn't using the coil, I wouldn't get that kind of popping thing. I wouldn't have that happening if I wasn't using the recoil. The coil. But if at the same time, if I wasn't using the coil, I wouldn't get this. And this saves me a ton of time, which is the main thing, is I want to save time, guys, because I'm a one-man army and I don't want to be reanimating the hands. Like, it is very easy for me to go back and remove that little weird pop. That's a lot easier to remove than trying to make sure that the hands, you know, stay like this, because that's what the Rococo coil does, is it links with the gloves, I think, and it does the exact positioning. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, this was like a test. This project was like a test. I was like, you know what, we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna you know, it claims it can do this stuff, so let's see if it works. And it's working, you know, it's doing pretty good. So we've got this mocap, we've exported the mocap out, it's all good to go. So now let me show you guys is this still loading? This is still loading. Okay, Unreal Engine is still loading because it was trying to find a file and it couldn't find the file. And as you can see, my frame rate is dropping because it's now booting up. We love that. Thank you, Unreal Engine, for being you. Amazing. But basically, let's just jump right into this. So we've got our knight here, right? This is our knight guy. Knight guy, yes, that is his name, Knight Guy. We've also got our boss over here, which is actually the same model from my Kinetic Rush submission that got into the top 100 of Punisher's render challenge, with all this custom stuff, which was very fun to make. Very creepy, very dark. I've textured her to look like she's made out of ash and embers and stuff, so gonna look pretty cool. But essentially what is going to be kind of fun is we're just going to bring the mocap in, basically, and retarget it onto these characters and clean it up, and then bring that into Unreal Engine and see what we can get this looking like, and if we can really get it looking pretty spicy. There is a good chance that this all goes horribly wrong, and, you know, the mocap looks awful once I retarget it, because I might do something wrong when it comes to retargeting, but who knows? Let's just run with it. Let's see what happens. So, click and drag. Bring this mocap in. Oh, wow. It brought the head in, I forgot. Wow, this is a very long take. I forgot how long this was. Wow, 1,898 frames. All right. But yeah, this was a pretty cool animation. It's meant to be kind of like, when I was performing it, I was pretending to like float, and so the idea is that she kind of charges up these like giant green fireballs, charges them up, goes to shoot, and he's doing his stupid stuff again. He's dancing around, he's doing his panic rolls, he's looking like an idiot, and just shakes her head and goes, oh bloody hell, and just fries her absolutely. Once again, this was done using the Rococo coil. I can never say that right. And that was interesting as well. Like, it looked pretty, you know, one thing that I've noticed, like, again, because like I've never used it before, I was just testing it, like, you know, so here it got my stance a lot more accurate, I guess. I don't know how that works, but I guess because it knew where the gloves were, it could get, but like my arms were much more wide apart compared to other times when I did takes, so that was kind of interesting seeing that. So yeah, but it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna try and retarget this. So when I retarget mocap, I like to use. This is starting to sound like this live stream is sponsored by Rococo. I promise you, this is not sponsored in any way by Rococo. It's just their software is what I use. Right. So they have a pretty cool retargeting software. So I'm gonna be quite interested if this can recreate the mocap. It's gonna take a while though, because it's pretty large. Yeah, you can see it's loading, but hopefully it looks good. Hopefully it's not broken. If it's broken, we've ran into a problem, and we might do something else this live stream whilst I in my own free time try and fix this, because troubleshooting is never... Whoa! That's crazy. What happened? I mean, it's done it. What is this? Reference copy. Oh, this is nothing. Okay. Wait, what was that? Do you guys see that? See how crazy that went? But... okay. We're just gonna shift this guy. Oh, no. There we go. Oh. That's not right. Why is she... Whoa, trippy. Whoa. That is weird. We're getting some trippy stuff going on here right now. I mean, it looks cool, though. Her mocap looks sick. Look at that. Dude. That's awesome. I mean, this is, you know, we're getting a little bit of a little too much side boob. It's getting a little, you know, not... I know some artists are all for that. I personally like to have taste. I like to not just do... I like to not be weird with my art. I know there's a lot of artists that like weird sexual shit like that, but it's not for me. It's not what I'm about. It's just be a little more tasteful. Alright, that's better. Alright. I mean, it looks pretty sick. I mean, what do you guys think? This is looking pretty cool here. Imagining these giant, like, green fireballs in the hands. Goes to shoot. Oh, he's dancing. He's moving around, right? Remember what we were saying about what the knight is doing. Looks around like, is this guy serious? Is this is it? This is what he does? This is stupid. Boom. Looks pretty cool. Again, very sick, very nice. Shakes her head, and then this bit is kind of like meant to be like she lands. So, because that whole time the idea is she's like kind of floating, and then at this point she kind of lands, kind of looks around, looks at her watch. Because the idea is during this bit it will be when like the cards and stuff pop up for check out this video and all that stupid YouTuber boring stuff that no one cares about, you know. But yeah, this armor is looking pretty cool on her. So her arm is clipping a little. So this bit is kind of like... That's fine. Her arm is clipping. Okay, so her arm does clip there, which is obviously an issue. We don't want that. So we're going to just create another animation layer. Let me move that over there. Whoa! Interesting. Where is this? What am I... This is that rig. Fascinating. Okay. No, it doesn't move. What? Is it because I didn't update it before I retargeted it? I mean, I can always do this in Unreal, to be fair. That's not something I need to worry about as much. It never transfers the thumb data. It never transfers the thumb data. It never does it. I don't know why. I've had this issue the whole time I've been using Rococo. Never transfers the thumb data. Everything else looks really cool, but the thumbs always look really bizarre, like no matter what the character is. I don't get it, you know. I mean, it's cool, you know what I mean? Like, this is pretty sick. Like, once this scene loads, oh my days, it is really taking its time. Once that scene loads, I can show you guys the scene, because the scene's very cool. The environment is very cool. But this, I mean, this is, I'm pretty happy with this, you know what I mean? Like, overall, I'm not seeing any weird twitching. I'm not seeing any weird artifacts or stretched appendages. I did see a little bit of a weird thing going on there. But to be fair, at that point, like there, the camera's cut, so it doesn't matter too much, actually. Yeah, those thumbs are bothering me, bro. Those thumbs are bothering me. Okay, how do I look at the thumb layers? It's somewhere here. Relation? No, it's not got. Is the rotation? No, so nothing is fascinating. It's, yeah, very weird, very weird. Maybe, well, whatever. I'll fix that in Unreal. Then we just won't worry about it. Okay. Left wing. Has this got anything? Auto smooth. Okay, we don't need that. Auto smooth. What? It looks worse with auto smooth. What? Look at that. Why have I put this on this? I have not. I've not gone in here for a while, so some weird artifacting going on, but don't worry. We will not worry about that. Is it because I was in rest mode? No, rest position is there. So, what has the animation on it then? Whoa. Sorry guys, I'm just figuring this out because there's some bizarre glitches going on here. What has the animation? Oh, it's the empties. Okay, so what happens if I delete all the empties? Does it break? It'll probably break, won't it? It does. Alright, we are gonna go back then, because there's something weird going on here that I do not trust and I do not like. So we're gonna just reverse. This is what I mean, is that there's always issues. It looked cool, but something was off about that. I did not like that. Delete all of that. Cool. Set to rest position. Pose. I think it's apply pose as rest pose. No, that's not it. Whatever. We'll just leave it. It's looking fine to me. Let's re-import this. That was very weird. Body, get rid of the head. Rococo says there is an update, so that's, I think maybe perhaps I must have broken it by not updating it. Maybe that was what caused it. I'm not sure. Classic stuff going wrong. I love that. It's really great when you're on a live stream for shit to go sideways. We love it. We love it here. Okay. Recent files. It's not even remembered the file. What the hell is this, man? This technology. Okay, here we go. What? First time setup? What do you mean? What is going on? Rococo, what is going on? This is not sponsored. I promise, it's not sponsored. I'm trying to use their retargeter. I've used it a ton of times and it's worked really well, and now it's not working. So annoying. Whatever. It's gone white screen on me. Screw you. Let's try and what? End task. End task. There we go. I just killed it. It was being very annoying. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Because we have no need for this. That's doing fine. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Interesting. Why won't it? I don't. Install required library. Okay. It is being annoying. Okay. Rococo does not want to play nice today, which is typical that it does this during a live stream. Unreal Engine is taking forever to boot up as well. Yay. Oh man, I was excited to show you guys the mocap, like, because when I recorded it, it looked really cool. So I was excited to retarget it and show it to you guys on the characters. But for some reason, everything needs an update right now. Let's see if we can solve this. Let's see if we can figure this out, eh? Ah, so it means that okay, I understand now. See, that is useful. Okay, so something happened with inverse kinematics. If you don't know what that is, that's basically where instead of bending every single bone to whatever you want it to do, you can just select like the hand bone and move it where you want, and everything else moves accordingly. And I think that was what was messing with the motion capture when I transferred it, is that for some reason the Fire Queen character had inverse kinematics on, which is interesting. So let's try and solve this. What is using all my memory? Is it still? It is. So frustrating. No. Oh, I see. Look at this, guys. So all these previous versions are incompatible. And that's why the mocap, when I was retargeting it, that was why it looked so weird. And it was like applying inverse kinematics to all the bones, because you would have noticed all the bones had this like green to them, which usually means they've been made to be inverse kinematics, which is not what you want at all. So this is now okay. This is now working. But it does mean that I'm stuck waiting for this to install required libraries. And it's just like so typical that it would happen right now as I'm trying to do this cool live stream for you guys, for you to enjoy, to see like, hey guys, check it out, look what I'm doing, and fucking falls apart. Typical. Okay, let's try and figure. I'm gonna try and figure something out. Even Unreal Engine is taking forever to load, which is just pissing me off. Okay. Retargeter. If anyone is talking about this, or is it just that I'm gonna have to bite the bullet? It's gonna be really, really annoying if I just have to bite the bullet, because nothing is working. Why is this Unreal scene taking so long to load as well? That's a crazy thing. Okay, here we go. It's working now. Oh, thank God. Okay, so got a mocap. We're back, guys. We're back. It's working. It's working. Okay, so let's just get rid of all this. Just double check. Yeah, that's all fine. Why are these IK bones? I do not know. How do I make them not IK bones? Can I remove? Reverse kinematics. Remove. No. Cannot change bows when rest is in. Oh, you're fine. Then why are they still green? Oh my days, man. I don't understand anything at this point. It's just whatever. Let's just do this. Build boneless. The thumbs are looking okay. The thumbs look cool. So why is it Like, see here, thumbs look cool. Thumbs look fine. But then hit retarget. It's gonna take a while. Oh, Blender is not responding. We love that. I should just rename this live stream. Whoa! I should just rename this live stream to broken.mov. Oh, wow. That was crazy. Okay, we're just going to delete all of that. And we are going to open this scene, because that was terrifying. Here is our character. We're going to delete the keyframes, copy. Then going to paste. Looking fine. Rest position. What is this? No, we don't need this. So let's get rid of this. Maybe this is messing with it. More like derp souls. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Okay, let's just see if this works, because that was broken. Alright, let's bring in the raw mocap again of the Fire Queen. Let's see what this does. It's looking pretty nice. Let's get rid of the body and of the face. Let's clear this. Source. Target. Build bone list. Is the bone list looking correct? Right hand middle. Yeah, it's all looking correct to me. Let's retarget and see if this breaks. Blender is still responding, so no. Oh, I had to open my mouth, didn't I? Swear, if this doesn't work, we're moving on to the night. It worked! Yay! Oh, thank God. Oh, what a headache that was. So this is looking pretty sick. Which also means I should be able to now add animation layers and it shouldn't break. Let's see. I zoom in here because, for example, this thumb doesn't look very cool. I can't remember the last time I saw a bad guy do this. Just side thumbs up all the time. Just ready for a thumb war, you know? Not that entertaining. So let's add layer. Okay, and let's see. Okay, it's not working. Let's try again. Set keyframe, set keyframe. No, it's not working. Alright, whatever, man. I can't be arsed. It's like being a pain in the arse and it has no need. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so this was the other thing that we need to fix because it's not appropriate for YouTube. Let's fix this. No, it's pretty much absolute nightmare. Typical of all tech to just shit the bed right when I'm trying to do a cool live stream for you guys, for you all to enjoy. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think people would be more entertained if they saw you suffering, which is true. To be fair, a lot of YouTubers just do stupid shit and that gets them all the views in the world. So I mean, like, hey, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should start a podcast, just talk about shit that I have no idea about, but talk about it as if I know a lot about it. I'm sure that will go down very well, and I will definitely not be roasted by every commentary YouTube channel on the planet. Okay, so let's remove these, because these are just awful and make this look bad. Yeah, why did I ever add these? Okay. So this is the Fire Queen. I'm going to save this. And then we can move on to the Knight. And then we can, at that point, our animation is all done. And hopefully at that point, Unreal Engine has pulled a finger out of its ass and it's actually loaded. And we can get right into Unreal Engine and do some fun stuff in there, because that's where the fun is. And I mean, hell, the title of this video is Make Dark Souls in Unreal Engine. I don't really want to clickbait you all by just not having that in there. Okay, Fire Queen animation. Very complex name. Okay. It's going to take a while to export that. Yeah, white screen, baby. Woo! Yeah, that's that just means it's doing its job and it's exporting. All right, awesome. So let's open up the Knight. Now, this is where this gets interesting because, as I said, with this Knight, I used the new Rococo coil because at one point, the Knight holds the sword with both his hands like this. And without the Rococo coil, often you get this, where it just kind of looks a bit weird. So with it, you get exact positioning of the hands, and so you can put both the hands like this, and your hands actually do that. And as we saw when we watched the animation back in Rococo Studio, it was doing that. Now, let's see if when we use the retargeter, if it actually comes through and, you know, looks cool. All right. That is haunting. Let's get rid of that. I sound like this is sponsored by Rococo. I promise, guys, it's not sponsored. It's just that I use their stuff a lot, and they have provided me with this Rococo coil for free, very graciously, and so I wanted to make something to try it out, and that's kind of the narrative here. Okay. All right. Source, armature, build. Ooh. It did not get the left. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good. Don't worry about that. All right, let's see what this spits out, how broken this is. Because this is a weird rig, so... Oh! Okay, so that happens when the rest pose... That often happens when the rest pose and the current pose are different. I see. Did I forget? I must have forgotten. That's okay. So... what you just saw there, which is a very common problem that I think a lot of people run into, is when you try and retarget motion capture, if the rest position, which you see here, if it is not the same on both of your rigs, when you retarget it, you get what we just got, which was that very trippy looking arms like this clipping through, right? That's a common thing. So, in order to fix that very weird thing that you have to do, but you basically come to your modifiers here, you duplicate, and your body does this. Then you hit apply on the duplicate, not the original, but the duplicate of your armature modifier. Control A is another way you can do it, or you can just click the arrow and click apply. So you just get that one. Now, I think it's... Oh, now you come here onto your rig of your character that's now in a weird pose. Go into pose mode, go to apply, and apply pose as rest pose. And now it's fixed. Now, regardless of whether I go rest pose or pose position, his position is exactly the same. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea why that works. I just found out that's how it works, and so I just do it because I am not a genius. I'm just trying to learn enough so that I can make cool animations for you guys. So let's try this again, and we should hopefully not get any weird glitches. All right, let's hit retarget. Is that the ones? No, to be honest, the export is probably going to take quite a while because it's such a long take. Hey, look at that. See? He's looking a lot more normal now. Looks pretty cool. Let's hide the actual Rococo rig for now. Let's just see what he looks like. What's he look like? Nice. He's looking down a bit, which is an issue because technically our bad guy is up here. So that does not work. So this is what we are going to do. We're going to turn on animation layers. Maybe this time it will work. I don't know, man. Let's just add a keyframe to everything. Okay, it's working now. Cool. I don't know why it wasn't working on the other one. I see. Yeah, and so it's two. So there. That looks fine. So let's now go here. We can always adjust this more in Unreal. That's kind of the beauty of this. But if I can get some of it looking a little cooler here, I think it will look fine. So this is already looking pretty cool, but there are some issues. So this arm is not perfect, so we're going to quickly just go through. The arm is definitely not perfect. What's going on here? Okay, just adding keyframes wherever we need them. Add another keyframe there. Okay, and let's just go with that, and then just go through. Don't worry about his hand looking all messed up. His hands looked all messed up in the previous one, and I just kind of accepted it, and you don't really notice it. And also, with this being just like a little goofy video, you don't notice all that much. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Evan. I appreciate it. yeah, thank you for dropping in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, bro, and the rest of your weekend. And I'm sure I will see you very soon. See you, man. Look at that. I love that. Why? So the idea is he'll have the sword in his hand. Again, we don't have to worry about the sword yet. We're going to do the sword inside of Unreal Engine if it decides to open up today. It might not. And if it doesn't, then, well, fucking whoop-de-doo, you know what I mean? Why is this? It looks so orange right now. Let me. Okay. Whatever. This live stream has shit the bed. Sorry guys. It was meant to be kind of cool and it's just turned out to be not so cool. Okay, that bit's pretty cool, which is the bit that we're doing, which is the bit we're using. Okay, this is fine. We'll just use this as is. So annoying, man. Everything just shut the bed. It's alright. There's always next week. Hopefully I'll have some more interesting stuff to show you guys next week. I apologize for how bad of a live stream this has been. These are usually a lot more fun and a lot more interesting, and this one has just kind of completely fallen apart, so sorry about that. I had such a cool plan. Like I was going to show you guys like it was going to be a real cool showcase, just showing everything, and instead I'm just, come on, man. It's been at 95% for the entire stream. It's been an hour, by the way. We're at an hour of this live stream, and Unreal Engine is still loading. Absolute joke of a software sometimes, man. Like, it's fun. Like, I have fun with the software. It's allowed me to create some pretty sick stuff, but oh my days, can it be broken anymore? The way that Mixamo has auto-rigged this is pretty wild as well. Not really understanding it at all. So that's interesting. How broken this shit looks, man. What is this? Call myself a VFX artist? Come on now. Wait, what is this? Okay. Now what's it look like here? Looks pretty goofy. I mean, the whole idea is that he's like doing stupid stuff. I do like this bit. He kind of does this. Excuse me. And just sees like the giant fireball coming towards him. It's gonna be funny, I hope. Oh mate, oh, this was gonna be such a cool live stream. We were gonna do this, but then I was gonna show you guys like actually what some of the stuff looks like in Unreal and some of the shots I've been rendering out, and it's just shit the bed. That is so annoying. Okay, well, I will be live streaming again. I will definitely be live streaming again next weekend. So rest assured, I will show you guys what I've been doing. Okay. Right, so we've got our knight. We've got our boss that the knight is going to fight. So let us... we're going to call it Knight Gets Died. Hell yeah. Selected objects, animation. Alright. Oh, is that maybe why it took so long in the previous one? Did I not do selected objects? Perhaps. There is a chance. Well, if it's not going to let me, because it's not loading right now, which is really annoying. The animation is not loading, which is really, really annoying. So, let's see if I can just pull up a video of that environment. And hopefully I can showcase to you guys, like, how sick this is going to look. Just give me 1 second while I... do this. Why are you asking me to sign in? It's like you forget who I am every damn time. Do this. This is stupid. Yes, continue. On my days. Technology. Okay, here we go. So this is the environment I'm using. It's pretty sick. And I love just the huge scale of it, how massive it feels, how daunting it feels to explore. And so this is the environment that our knight is going through to get to this boss fight. Is there a showcase video? There is a showcase video. It's pretty cool. So it looks pretty sick. And this is the environment that I'm using for the piece. Let's see if we can go through this bit. Some awesome stuff here. Like, look at that! Bro! Look how good that looks. Yeah, some pretty awesome looking stuff. Which I was like, come on, we can't not use this environment. So this is going to be the environment that we use. That our knight in Dark Souls comes in. Like a dungeon, you know. Everyone knows a good old dungeon in the Dark Souls franchise. And just in general, those games are just, you know, are well known for the dungeons. I mean, my first experience was Elden Ring, and those dungeons were brutal, and you would have to make your way through them, and then you would get to the final boss scene. So this is where the final boss scene is going to be. So there'll be a pretty large being just here, in this area. I always forget that the camera's facing this way, so when I point at the screen, it's like you can't see anything. But yeah, it'll be in this area. It's gonna look pretty sick. And yeah, I mean, we've got our animations, and obviously you think it's gonna be sick, you think it's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be this epic battle, and then you just got this dumbass doing this. Now, something you might have noticed, and it's been bugging me, is the weight painting is pretty damn awful. And that is because of Mixamo. Mixamo has got some of the worst auto weight painting on the planet, and so I'm gonna try and fix it right now. Just gonna see. Just gonna, you know, just gonna see. Can you not remove it? Wait. Oh, that's it. Sorry. There we go. Oh, this is awful. Is this really how I have to do it? Huh. Interesting. It stays there even if I don't... What? So even when I remove the weight paint, look, completely, it's still weird. Tech issues, man. But hey, that's the way I want it to be on this channel. I want to be transparent and authentic with you guys. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. You're going to see me banging my head against the wall, and that's what's happening right now. I'm getting kind of pissed off at this thing because it's not... This stream has not gone at all to what I wanted to do. Okay, it kind of looks... It looks okay here. It's not too noticeable. So I'm actually okay. Where does it look? Because there is a... Yeah, here. How bad that looks, man. Like, it's convinced that the shit down here belongs up on this arm. I don't understand. And then even when I look, when you remove the weight paint, it just does that. It doesn't even fix the issue. Love that. Hell yeah. Let's go. Just... Man, whatever. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah, positivity, guys. Oh, man. What a shit show. Look at this thing, man. 95% still. There's no reason for it to take this long to load. There's no reason for a level to ever take this long to load. It's not even like, I mean, it is pretty high detail, but it's not that big of a map. Like, I've opened larger maps quicker than this, you know? Like, there's the what's the Matrix sample environment built into Unreal Engine that you can download. That opened quicker than this thing. I don't get it. Whatever, man. I think we're just gonna call it there. Sorry, guys. This has been an absolute shit show of a live stream. This has not gone at all how I wanted it to. I am very sorry. I will be better in the future. I will do more prep in the future. Where's the music gone? There we go. I will do more prep in the future. I will get this working throughout my free time in the week. And next weekend will be the fun one where we get to see the stuff in the scene. This did not go as planned. I will not be making this live stream live because it's not really... Well, no, I will. I will. Just so you... I will. So you guys can see the struggle. But I wouldn't... if you've made it this far, I'm surprised you've made it this far. Because this was a terrible live stream. So... Congratulations. You win nothing, I guess. Anyway, guys, yeah. Sorry for the absolute mess that this has been. I promise the next one will be much better. I will get everything working next time. I will do some prep. And, yeah. Until then, in a bit, lads.